Episode 1, the first turnabout, okay? Let's do it. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. There's air. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous! Right! Oh, hiya, Chef! Chief! Oof. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Thanks. Ich glaube, Phoenix Wright sollte so wie ich reden. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yes. Chat, ich bin richtig schizo, Digga. Holy fuck. Yeah. Ach. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butt. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Fred, 1 für Mitlicht, 2 für Unlicht. Guck mal, weil, also das ist halt ein Anwalt-Game, deswegen dachte ich so ein bisschen dark, aber wollen wir Licht anhaben? But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took this case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 2. Guck mal, das bin ich mit dem Spike hier. So wie in Real Life. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Scheiße, Digga, das sind so viele Leute. Wie soll ich für alle eine Stimme machen? Das sind 20 Menschen oder so. Ach, scheiße. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ich hab vergessen. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yeah, yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Ich muss die Lautstärke ein bisschen leiser. To thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts? The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Warte kurz. Pause, champ. I know this one. I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. No way. I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I am, disregard temporarily. I feel a migraine coming on. Nein, I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy. Aber er. Cindy Stone. Okay, Chat, wir haben's. Backslash. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. Das haben wir am Anfang gesehen. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. Warte, habe ich eine Brille? Warte, Chat. Chat, habe ich eine Brille? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Scheiße. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather... Bro is not the thinker. Bro is not the thinker. Ich mach meine Kamera ein bisschen kleiner, oder? Guck mal, da ist der Thinker. Bro is not the thinker. Hell no. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during this trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court records frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts for the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Das ist, glaube ich, das Tutorial-Chat. Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help with the case. You get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had already dumped you? Hey! Warte, was war seine Stimme nochmal? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What is it to you anyway? What's it to you anyway? Mr. Bats, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had quite completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. Oh, what do you mean one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to court record. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! Ich hab vergessen, wie seine Stimme sich ändert. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Das Game ist in 2002 rausgekommen und die hatten schon OnlyFans Girls. Krass, Digga. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, all the men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of a woman Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what did you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant in this case. That question is irrelevant in this case. Ich muss mal eine andere haben. That question is irrelevant in this case. Chat, ich bin Macher, kein Lacher. That question is irrelevant in this case. Oof, wins. Dude, Nick, what you mean irrelevant? That cheating shit dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop that. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking so good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I did. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? Stop him from answering! I sent him a signal. Lie like a dog! Oh, well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I get a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sarwood to the stand. Oh, scheiße. Mr. Sarwood, you sell newspapers, subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes it is, newspapers, yes it is. Mr. Sarwood, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Yes, I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. Wow. I quailed in the fright and I found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in their apartment wasn't working correctly. I went to a nearby park and found public phone. I remember the time exact, it was 1 p.m. Aus James muss mir das Call Record anschauen, Chat. Sie kommt am 30.07. nach Hause. Und am 31. 4 to 5 p.m. Hä? Das ist fake! Chat! Er sagt, er ist um 1 p.m. ist er dahin gegangen. Aber, guck mal, er schreibt, 1 p.m. ist er zum Park gegangen. Aber, Time of Death war zwischen 4 und 5 p.m. Options? Nee, nicht Options. The man who ran away was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Können wir objecten? Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Er lügt! Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not have function normally. The phone that Mr. Shaw would use was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for you per usual. For your perusal. Kann ich irgendwas machen, Chat? Electricity was out from noon till 6 p.m. the day of the crime. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes? Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What am I exactly supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then what? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony.